My name is Bradley, and I will be here to introduce the university. Yeh University has 5 PhD programs, 20 MA programs, and 32 bachelor's programs, with faculty and students amounting to about 10,000 in total. We have 7 colleges, which we will go through one at a time, starting with the College of Engineering. So the building looks like this. It's in the center of the campus. There are 7 majors: mechanical and automation engineering, electrical engineering, computer science and information engineering, material science and engineering, environmental engineering, fire and safety science, and green product design. As you can see, the facilities are very modern and up to date, so students get real-life experience in the automated machine facility or the solar cell laboratories, solar energy R&D. So we have a lot of labs for our engineering. I would say that engineering is the core focus of this university, so they receive a lot of investment for equipment and technology. Moving on to the College of Foreign Languages, there are 2 languages offered in this college. One is Applied Japanese, which centers on corporate partnerships and apprenticeships so that students can have a positive post-graduation employment. The other track is the Applied English, which combines theory and practice for 4 years of professional English training. There are 2 tracks. The first track is English education for young learners, where students actually go into the schools and teach English to elementary students, junior high school students, and high school students. It is not just Taiwanese who go into the schools, but also foreigners who are international students who would like to get an English degree, so they also are teaching too. Here in the slides you can see actually only one of the student teachers is Taiwanese, while another one is from Vietnam and 2 are from Mongolia, and 1 is from the mainland, from Hong Kong. So international students get real teaching experience. The other track is more business related, and it involves international meetings, incentives, conferences, or exhibitions, otherwise known as IMICE. So this one is more business focused and trains students to actually work in an international setting where they will encounter other countries' nationalities for business and exhibition-related English. We also have English language dramas. We do one every year that everyone is welcome to join, where they can practice their speaking and pronunciation and act out a language drama on stage. There are some facilities in the Foreign Languages College, like the International Language Center, where people can come and interact with each other. Taiwanese and other nationalities can come and practice their English. Tatami Cultural Classroom to give a real feel for the Japanese environment if someone is majoring in Japanese. And an English self-study room where students can hang out and have some fun while they study. Moving on to the College of Arts and Design, this building is at the very top of our school, and there are 10 majors and programs offered in this college. The emphasis is to combine design and the arts, so there is an overlapping of skills so that students have a well-rounded education in the use of many mediums. There are 8 bachelor degree programs offered and 2 master's degree programs offered. The industrial design major actually has 3 tracks just for this major. Students can choose to focus on product design, transportation design, or furniture design. Other majors in the design college include plastic arts, architecture and design, visual communications, BA communication arts, and a bachelor's in digital content. For master's degree, there is a master's for design and art and a graduate school of architecture. The College of Arts and Designs also has a lot of investment for their professional facilities, and there are 12 workshops and studios. There's a metalworking studio and a clay studio, studios for stone and photography, performance rooms for live performances, and a few computer labs for workshops such as animation. There are also studios for weaving and working with lacquer, ceramics, woodworking, and painting. So students get to produce a lot of arts and design products, and then they are shown in our exhibition rooms. So students can get the real life feeling of what it's like to have their work maybe displayed in a museum. And they also get curating experience to exhibit and build the exhibitions themselves. College of Management is in the center of the campus, and we have complete doctorate, master's, and bachelor's programs for the College of Management. There are 7 BA majors: Business Administration, Information Management, International Business Management, Accounting Information, Finance, Human Resources and Public Relations, and Professional Development and Education. There are 2 graduate majors, the MBA program and the PhD in Management. As you can see, all the facilities are modern and up-to-date, so it's a mix of having a business setting environment and a school classroom. This is the classrooms where many outside lecturers come in from the industries to give students information, to talks on the industries in Taiwan and globally around the world. We do have a College of Nursing and Health Science Professional Services. I do remember one of the questions from the students wanted to know more about our School of Medicine. We don't have a School of Medicine exactly, but we do have a School of Nursing and Health Science Professional Services. 5 BA programs and 2 Masters of Science programs are offered, such as nursing, optometry, sports and health management, biomedical engineering, design materials for medical equipment, and for the master's programs, vision science and health enterprise management master's program. The emphasis here is for the nursing program is to give students real life situational education. So we have clinics to model nursing, optometry, and for senior citizens or elderly patients in the nursing center. For our College of Tourism and Hospitality, we have 5 BA programs: Tourism and Travel Management, Hospitality Management, Leisure and Recreation Management, Baking and Beverage Modules, Wedding Planning, Festival Management, and a Master's of Science for Tourism and Hospitality Management. Again, we have real-life situation environments, so our travel agency classrooms are set up like real travel agencies to prepare students for internship. We have specialized topic classrooms so that industry leaders can come and give talks. And we have a mock airplane for cabin crew training classrooms so that students who want to become flight attendants have the experience before going on interviews with the airlines. There are many professional services for baking and beverage management, such as here you can see wine tasting. We have a Chinese culinary classroom that teaches Chinese cooking. Western culinary classroom so that students can learn baking and foods from Western countries. Here you can see the baking internship classroom. So it's very much a mix of Eastern and Western cuisines that are taught in the Tourism and Hospitality College. We also have international master's classes where professional chefs come from all over the world to teach their special recipes. For our College of Biotechnology and Bioresources, 4 Bachelor's of Science programs are offered: Molecular Biology, Bioresources, Medical, Botany and Healthcare, and Food Science and Biotechnology. We have specialized medical applications where students can go into contests and show the products that they develop. So for this college, the focus is on research and development for state-of-the-art biotechnologies in food, applied biotechnology, and cosmetics. So for the general chemistry laboratory, the focus is really on producing products that can be sold in pharmacies or hospitals around the world. Here, once the students develop their products, they can practice it in the beautician classroom or in the more of a traditional Chinese management or Chinese medicine classroom with aromatherapy and massage. So the focus is on functional foods and cosmetics that are tested in real-life situations, taking plants and turning them into disease prevention and Chinese medicine products, mixing Eastern and Western medical plant resources so that students can focus on quality control and strengthen their resource and development cultivation ability. For the Life Sciences Laboratory, basic biology is taught with biological evolution. Yeh prides itself on being a green university and received many awards for its green management. So it also focuses on conservation, sustainable management, and the utilization of bioresources. The microbiology teaching laboratory continues this focus on medicine and medicinal products. Now you might wonder, if your Chinese is not good enough, how can you study in Taiwan? Well, English as a medium of instruction are available in the following departments: English department, Industrial Design College, Business College, and Engineering, where there are many foreign teachers. And we are developing curriculum as we speak, and hopefully if you are interested, you can write to us and we will be able to send you a curriculum framework. If you are interested in the other majors, that is not a problem. You can take 1 year of Chinese language classes in our Chinese Language Center to reach A1 proficiency. Once you reach A1 proficiency, you can take Chinese language courses in any department at Yeh University. So to introduce our Chinese Language Center and International Language Center, our International Language Center is available for all students to prepare you for TOEIC test prep, TOEFL test prep, IELTS test prep, or just English tutoring in the LLNC. There's me in the bottom right-hand corner, so that students can continue to work on their international language skills and English language skills. We do have a LLNC International Language Center as part of the program so that we can have cross-cultural exchanges, so that students can give presentations on their food, or we have some fun activities, so that international students can also make friends with the local students and share their home country's experiences, cuisine, and culture. The International Language Center also teaches French, Korean, Thai, Japanese, Vietnamese, and Indonesian, in case students want to continue their language study, or maybe if they want to present about their home countries. For the Chinese Language Center, we of course teach Mandarin from elementary to advanced level Chinese. So even if you have absolutely no Chinese ability, that is okay. We start from the very beginning. We also prepare you to take the Chinese proficiency test, also known as, I can never say it, so I'm just going to say TOCFL, preparation and testing. so that you can come and hopefully have Chinese language certification by the end of your studies here that will improve job prospects. You will get practice in the traditional Chinese writing practice. It is very easy to go from traditional writing to simplified Chinese, but it is very hard to go from simplified Chinese to traditional writing. So here we teach the traditional writing first so that you can get the pure level of Chinese that has been practiced through the centuries. And of course, get exposure to Taiwanese cultural experiences so that you can get to know the culture of the island better. Leisure time at Yeh University, I think, is very advantageous. We have, if you like sports, aerobic rooms, warm water swimming pools, that is also like a fitness spa, fitness training rooms, yoga studios, and fitness labs that have TRX to keep you fit. If you like sports, we have a track and field at the top of the mountain. The air is very clean and comfortable. You can take dance classes. We have a weight training room and basketball courts, volleyball courts. We have a barbecue field so you can have outdoor barbecues. And all of these facilities, indoor and outdoor, are open to the students to use anytime so that they can have fun while studying. A little bit about the philosophy of Yeh University. It was built on German engineering polytechnic principles. This means that students have a lot of mentors. Each student will have 5 mentors, whether it's in their life or in their career, in their learning, or in apprenticeships and alumni, so that students can get continual advice on how their studies are progressing and overcome the challenges that international students have. I, for one, understand the pressure and challenges that international students face because I also have got some of my degrees in Taiwan. So we are all here to help students acclimate and adjust easily. We feel that basically we like to cultivate students' willingness to learn, willingness to be responsible, willingness to contribute, and willingness to accomplish. We do this by first at least getting you an English ability of TOEIC 400 or an IELTS equivalent, Chinese ability proficiency, and so that all students have a graduation project. All students have the ability to do an internship to make them more marketable after graduation wherever they go in the world. We ask students to do some service hours so that they can also get some experience in administration. And this gives students competency in the 4 wills. If you would like to study in other countries other than just Taiwan, that is completely possible. We have 192 sister universities throughout the world. You can look at our exchange programs or dual degree programs, such as we have many dual degree programs with my country, the United States, so that you can do 3 years in Taiwan and 1 year in a foreign country, so that you can get 2 bachelor's degrees or perhaps a master's degree. We also have many dual degree programs in Japan and Europe, depending on your major. So we actually have a lot of international education experiences. So Yeh can be your first step. You would come here to start your international education experience, and then you can go for a year or 2 in another country to continue that experience. Maybe you would like to have your internship abroad. Well, we offer internships in hotels and festivals all throughout the world that are funded through different organizations and the government so that you can either learn medicine or get some travel experience at all of our international internships that all international students are welcome to apply for. The most important part to wrap up my presentation is financing. So here are the 4 main points. All international students receive tuition waiver for the first semester. So automatically, you do not have to pay for tuition for your first semester. Also, all international students can apply for the DYU scholarship for the first semester. And there is almost a high guarantee, I don't want to say 100, but I'm thinking 100 in my head, that you can get a very easy application to apply for the scholarship. You can also apply for the Ministry of Education scholarship so that you can also get a stipend from the government. It's not 100% guaranteed, but like I said, the probability is very high that you can get it. Students can reapply for tuition waiver and scholarship every semester, as long as your GPA or grade point average is above 80%. So as long as your grades are high enough, every semester you just reapply for the tuition waiver and the scholarship. If you would like to work while studying in Taiwan, my office, the international office, will help you apply for a work permit, and you can work for up to 20 hours while studying at Yeh University. This slide is a little bit more complicated, but it has all of the details for scholarships and tuition waivers to help you out. Here we have links for admission information for the enrollment system and the student handbook and any other information that you have that you can look at your leisure, or you can use your phone to scan the QR codes here to go directly to those sites. So my name is Bradley Stevens, and my email address is here, and I welcome all questions and would like to invite you to please come and study at our university. Anyone can, if they feel too shy, that they don't want to speak in front of everybody, they can type their questions into the chat.
มหาวิทยาลัยนี้นะคะก็คือมหาวิทยาลัยต้าเย่ University นะคะก็คืออย่างที่มีท่านหนึ่งนะคะที่สอบถามมาว่ามีคอร์สภาษาไหมนะคะจริงๆถ้าสมมติว่าเป็นนักศึกษาแล้วอะค่ะก็คือสามารถเรียนภาษาจีนได้นะคะที่ทางมหาวิทยาลัยเนาะแล้วก็ถ้าสมมติว่านะคะใช้คะแนนภาษาอังกฤษในการยื่นเข้าไปแล้วนะคะแต่ว่าจะเรียนในคณะที่ใช้ภาษาจีนในการเรียนแต่ว่ายังไม่ค่อยได้ภาษาจีนนะคะเขาจะมี1ปีให้สำหรับเรียนภาษาจีนฟรีนะคะเพื่อให้ได้A1 นะคะของ TOCFL นะคะเมื่อได้แล้วเนี่ยก็สามารถเข้าคลาสเรียนที่เป็นคณะที่เราลงทะเบียนไปได้เลยนะคะมหาวิทยาลัยต้าเย่ University นะคะเขาอยู่ที่จางฮวานะคะก็เผื่อท่านไหนที่ยังไม่เคยไปเนาะthere is a question about the English test score. How many for the score?
Oh, the English entry score.
Yes. Like
it's in the let me check with my assistant on that. While I'm checking for that answer, could I have the other question?
For the Chinese score also, they want to know like minimum level.
Yeah, I should know that. I'm sorry.
No worry.
It definitely is in the handbook. My brain is blanking out right now.
No worry. Yeah, I know. Quite a lot. Okay. How many scholarships that the university could offer for international students each year?
Is that a scholarship?
Yes. Like how many?
Yes, every semester. Basically, as long as the total grades are above 80%, you can actually possibly come to Yeh and get a scholarship every single semester. I know many international students. To be honest, our international students are usually our strongest students for that reason. They study really hard to get the scholarship and the stipend and the tuition waiver. Some students ask, how can they apply for the scholarship? For students who are just applying now, you do not have to apply for the scholarship. Well, for the government scholarship and the school scholarship, we will help you apply. But the tuition waiver, you do not have to apply. My office will Just maybe the only out-of-pocket expenses are maybe the dormitory, their own food and registration. And as I said, if students still need supplemental income and they would like to have a part-time job, my office will apply for a work permit for them, and they can work up to 20 hours.
Okay. So there is question written in English also for the latest question.
Okay, the entry for English is TOEIC 400 or IELTS 3.0.
Okay.
So as long as students have 3.0 or IELTS 400, that is enough for the English requirement.
Okay, and for Chinese score?
Chinese? A2.
A2.
Yes.
Okay.
And so if students want to study in any of the other departments in Chinese, we will prepare them for A2 level. Oh, and those Chinese classes are free. Students do not pay any extra money for those.
Wow, that's great. For the Chinese test score, will you accept HSK or just only TOCFL?
We will accept HSK.
Okay. So which level for HSK?
Level 4.
Okay, level 4.
HSK level 4.
Thank you very much.
I see. Thank you for the question in English. Naomi, I'm interested in Masters in Foreign Language Services Industry. You hold a BA in English. Foreign Language Service Industry. So that sounds like for the MBA program. International students with a degree in English can apply for the MBA program without any problem. I know a few students who have graduated, international students from the English department, and who have applied to the MBA program and have been accepted.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer. And
If you might need to take one or two bachelor's business programs just to catch up, that can just be part of your master's program.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, so I would like to invite anybody to write further questions to my email address, and I thank you very much for listening to me today.